We are at the pediatrician again for my 12-week-old newborn baby girl because she has been struggling with colic since basically week 2 of her life, and it has been horrible watching her in such clear, excruciating pain. She screams all day in her wake windows, and it is to the point where it sounds like she is being tortured, and I refuse to leave this appointment without answers, or at least a plan to find these answers. I'm not leaving it as it's colic, she's going to grow out of it. She has not. She is getting worse and worse. We had the appointment and we're finally getting somewhere. First thing he wanted to do was do an ultrasound on her stomach just to ensure there's nothing going on there. He doesn't think there's anything wrong there because her pain is literally every single day, and he was saying if there was potentially something going on in the stomach, that pain would be like sporadic and random, but he just wants to rule out everything. And then he's given her some reflux meds. He's not 100% sure it's that as well because she's so okay overnight. Overnight, she just has her wakes, feeds, goes back to sleep, and there's no screaming. Like, we're very lucky there's no screaming overnight. So he's not sure if it could be reflux or not. And then he was saying if the reflux meds don't work in 2 weeks' time, he's giving me a call back just to see how everything's going and say the ultrasound found nothing. He then wants me to trial removing dairy and soy from my diet, but he doesn't think it's that because her poops aren't showing mucus. There's no blood in her stools, there's no diarrhea or anything. And because she has no issues overnight, he's like, if it was a dairy intolerance, she would still be having the pain overnight. It wouldn't just kind of be fine because the sun's gone down. But he also wants to try the reflux meds first before I remove dairy, because if it's the reflux meds, that's an easier solution. And then if that doesn't work, it's trialing the dairy and soy. I'm at the chemist now. I'm gonna go get her reflux meds and we're gonna try them today. So we've got progress. Just bought her reflux medication, right? And I had to take it back to Chemist Warehouse and exchange it for another one. I didn't realize how expensive this is. So it's like $86.99, so $87. And the first one I had, like, I shook it, like you're meant to shake it before opening, and all of the liquid just came spraying out, which I was like, oh, whatever, it is what it is. And then I tried to push it down like the child lock, and I could not open it at all. And then I looked at the price and I was like, for $86, I'm bringing you back. And then even they couldn't open it. So got a new one. We're gonna try and give her this now. I just had the chemist ring me and they're like, oh, just letting you know the bottle's not meant to be shaken. So that's potentially what's happened there. You can see that. Baby girl had like the biggest breakdown in the shopping centre. Like, not breakdown, but scream. She's still whimpering. So freaking hard, hey? I just want answers because this is not normal or fair. I literally was like walking through a shopping centre crying like this. So embarrassing. Mental health check, not coping.